Okay, rolling. 5, 4.
This is the third video of Lesson 7, Section 1. Again, plotting shadows. This time what we're going to do is talk about plotting shadows in an interior with a single light source. Well, once again, plotting shadows in an interior with a single light source is a little bit unusual because I've never seen an interior with only one light source. So you can only imagine after watching this demonstration that if you wanted to be completely realistic about shadows, the amount of time that it would take to plot multiple light sources. But let's make this simple, and you will use some of these principles when you're thinking about adding shadows to an interior. I'm going to start by drawing the left and right wall in perspective. And once I've got the walls drawn, I want to think about the source of light. In this case, let's just make it a light bulb on the ceiling. And I want to plot a point directly below the light bulb on the floor. So if I project the ceiling light source to the horizon line into the left wall, from the left wall I'll just drop a guideline down to the floor and then plot a line or project a line from the left vanishing point on the floor, and I can then determine a point directly on the floor, and this becomes my direction of light, and my source of light obviously is the light bulb in the ceiling. Let's draw just a couple of objects on the floor, and this time, to make the drawing simple, my objects are just going to be flat planes. There is a plane that is projected vertically, and the depth is projected to the left vanishing point. This will be a one-point projection of a plane. All right, just like we did before, the direction of light will plot the ground line, and in this case it will be on the ground through the right corner of the object and through the left corner of the object. The source of light will be projected from the light bulb or source of light, and it will go through the top of the plane on both the right and the left. And you can see the top of the plane being here, the bottom of the plane being here, and the intersection of the source of light and direction of light is here. On the opposite side, it's projected here. And I can connect them. On this object here in the foreground, direction of light is going through the two bottom points of the plane. The source of light will be coming from the light bulb, and it will intersect that projection. The direction of the light right here, I connect the intersections, and now I can take my marker and once again just lay in the shadows, and they will gradate from dark closest to the object to lighter further away. I will do the same thing for this one. I have one other object that I roughed out, but I don't really see any need that we have to plot the shadow for that object. Come back into the shadow, bring my marker line forward, gradating it to a lighter color as it gets further away. If I had multiple light sources, if shadows would intersect from one object to another object, the intersection of shadow would just compound the darkness, and it would get much darker than a single light source shadow. It just adds a lot of complexity to our drawing. But I think you get the basic idea. Again, you want to think about the source of light, direction of the light when you're estimating shadows.